we go!
Well, everything seems to be all fine in order. Hey everyone, this is Hiroton Almighty 2011. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last episode, we explored what's apparently Hyrule Castle in this weird thing that surrounds us called the Twilight. And now we discover that this lady right here that we were supposed to meet is Princess Zelda, as well as the lady that is on our back is an imp known as Midna, who, frankly, we know little about. So, where we last left off, we learned how exactly Hyrule ended up in this flashback, in this weird Twilighty area. Now we need to get the fuck out of here. Please, must be quickly before the guard shows up. Okay, like she said, let's get the hell out of here. Funny because with the fact that this is like a few days later, honestly, I would have been caught by now. Oh?
Zika, what do you... What one thing to make my... You disgusting. What up to you? You what one wrong? There with you. Can't wait see what going to say. You need... My...
So, just like Midna said, even though we're back in the light world, we are still in this form. Also, if you remember that, it doesn't show up in the sky anymore. If you remember that portal that showed up after, Ilya and everyone was attacked, that's where we came out of. So apparently that's a portal into the Twilight Realm as well. So, just like Midna said, we can't get out of this form, so we should figure out what to do. So, let's get out of here and... Oh, we're getting interrupted. Did you think I'd disappear? Listen, there's another thing I forgot to tell you. Don't think you could just run off and save your friends, because you can't. Just beyond that bridge, the land is covered in twilight. Last time, a shadow beast pulled you through the curtain of twilight. But if you want to go this way this time, you'll need cooperation of someone from the Twilight, like me. So you really have no choice but to do what I say. saving your friends and all that, well, that'll depend on your actions. Because you can never trust words, you know. Right, now I want a sword and shield that will suit me. You do understand me, don't you? Hehehe. So, what do you plan to do? While you're out dawdling, the Twilight continues to expand. Come on, hurry it up. So as Minna said, she wants a sword and shield, so where else to go but inside of town? Because Russell is the only one who knows where the sword and shield is. But will he talk to us as a wolf? That's the one problem. Just like before, you can call her out with Z and... Hello? Why are you here? Die. Yeah, you remember the guys that kidnapped our friends? They're here now. That's not a good sign. Anyway, let's head in and see what's wrong. They're here too? Huh. I wonder what this is about. Get away from me. Okay then. Simple enough, just keep pressing the B button like I said in the last episode, and jump attack just like I said also in the last episode. It should be no problem. So, let's head into town now and see what we can do. Wait! Thank you for taking care of the bad guys. They made both the village and the forest a mess. Who's talking, though? They kidnapped the village children. That squirrel's talking to us? How weird. But I know them. But I know you're not one of them. Because I can tell you smell like the trees of Ordon. If you're in any trouble, try talking to the animals. We animals understand one another, so you'll be alright. That's another feature that we have now that we're a wolf. We have the ability to talk to the animals. And it's honestly a really cool feature in this game as well. For the simple reason of something I'll show you in a second. Our village isn't so peaceful anymore now, is it? Oh, how did it come to this? The children, please say nothing's happened. Please forgive your good-for-nothing father. So, now that we're inside Ordon Village, let's go look for a sword and shield. And actually, I want to find something because I want to show off what I was talking about. Don't bother going to the ranch because it's closed, even though the gate is open there. Anyway, this is what I mean. Huh? Fresh face, huh? You're a sharp one to realize that you needed to introduce yourself to me. If you want to know anything about this town, I can tell you. What do you want to know? What do you say? Tell me. Let me tell you, this is usually a quiet little village, but there was a bit of a ruckus today. You gotta know, monsters attacked the village and made off with the little brats. You look like a monster yourself. If you're gonna be hanging around the town, you may want to stay outside of people. First off, isn't that fucking cool that you can talk to the cuckoos? Which, by the way, I like how they look like actual chickens in this game. And two, just like you said, because we're a wolf, everyone will confuse us for a monster and attack us. So, we have to stay out of sight. By the way, since this is a Zelda game, attack the chicken! Attack the chicken! You should be saying to yourself, don't do that because the chicken is going to start attacking you back, right? Well, it's funny you say that. I can't believe I'm wasting time showing this, by the way, but this is just funny. Oh, this is new. This is kind of creepy, actually. We're controlling a cuckoo. Yeah, instead of the cuckoos attacking you in this game like they do in the others, you actually control them for a good 10 seconds. It's really weird, isn't it? Anyway, I could rupee grind here, but I say we have enough rupees for now. Anyway, the mayor's over there. Let's go see what's happening. Oh, about the shield! Hey, not so loud. Well, since they're talking, we might as well sneak up on them by going into the grass there. Slowly, quietly now. It appears that we're too far away. Let's get a little closer, shall we? Maybe they still can't see us. You know, maybe we need to get right up to it. God damn it! I'm cutting that out. I should know from my skills from Metal Gear that I suck at sneaking. Anyway, I think they're they scattered. We gotta hurry before the monsters find us again. You bring the shield that's at your house. I'll go to Russell's place and get the sword so we were going to present in Hyrule. Hurry, I'm going to have to search those children in Russell's stead. He's too injured to move quick. Huh, I wonder what happened to him. Gotcha, Mayor. I'll hurry and get the shield. You wait here. Crap. No good, run! Looks like they found us anyway. So there's a shield inside of his house, huh? I like how that cat is just chilling out there. It's not a bad bit of information you heard, huh? Ugh, look at the open window. This village is full of idiots. So, we should jump up there. But from where? What does he have to say? Oh, excuse me, that's the dog. Sorry if I confused it for a cat. Our noses are touching. Ah, this is beautiful. The tab walks are so nice, aren't they? I hope I find something good and bare today. I love digging through holes and looking for treasure. Use your X senses and use your Y to dig. If you see anything strange, we'll think of something up. Sorry, I just felt like the dog's voice was appropriate there. As Minna was saying, we can jump up there by using her Z targeting, so let's go and... Uh-oh. Monster! You've returned for more, haven't you? My daughter, return her! And take this! Uh-oh. Shit. Run, run, run. You will actually get hurt if that falcon attacks you, by the way. Oh, here's the cat. What do you have to say? You were attacked by that hawk? You're no match for him. I'm sorry. That person calling the hawk is my master's husband. You should sneak up behind him and scare him. Meow. Yeah. Anyway, let's go up here then, shall we? Come on, let's get to the roof here. And what is wrong with Link's leg? He's like getting down with himself, just like, I need a beat. Anyway. Look at him, posing like he's all important. Wait till he sees us, hee hee hee. Pretty simple enough. Now let's sneak up on the guy. Oh! I love he just fucking jumps in the water and apparently vanishes. This is also something that isn't going to come into play till later, but I'm going to show it off now. As a wolf, the wolf himself is actually a musical instrument, because if you see the horse grass or the falcon grass on the floor, you can actually howl the tune and call them forth. You just hold down A and then use the control stick to change your pitch. I love how Link does the little doggy thing, like, just the, I did good, right? I did good. Let's call that falcon that tried to attack us before. What do you have to say? What are you like? So, you're Link, right? Sorry about giving you so much trouble before. I'm not proud of it, but it's in my genes to obey anyone who blows a reed. How sad. Your voice, it sounded just like a reed, that's why I flew down. I'll tell you what, next time, call me when you need something. Who knows, I might be able to help out. It's not really used for much in this game, but as he said, if you ever need anything in Oron Village, you can call him as a wolf and he'll try to give you a hint. Anyway, let's go over there now. Let's go inside and get ourselves a free shield. Yay! Breaking in and entering. Ow. Pumpkins! Rupee. Rupees! Okay, so stop wasting time and just get up there. Hee found it, found it. By the way, this jump is terrible in the Wii version because for some odd reason, there's really bad collision detection. Anyway, how are you getting it out there? Simply attack the wall! Now I introduce you to probably one of the coolest looking shields in Zelda history. You got the Ordon shield! Press L to defend yourself, but beware, if it's touched by fire, it will burn. And I'm sorry, sorry to interrupt Minna here, but this is by far one of the coolest wooden shields in the entire series. So much so that I know some people, including myself, that once they get better shields in the game, they still don't use it, and they just use the Ordon shield just because it looks that cool. For a wooden shield, it is really cool looking. You gotta admit that. It looks kind of cheap. Hey, don't insult the Ordon shield after I just praised it. Alright, well then. Next is a sword. Hurry up and get one. Well, let's get out of the house through this window. Disrespecting the Ordon shield. How dare she? Sorry my voice sounds weird, by the way. I was in the rain all day. What was that sound? The children could not have returned, could they? I must go on a search one last time. You get inside the house. I have placed a sword that was the gift to Hyrule on the couch. If the mayor comes for it, please give it to him. Oh, thank you, Russell. But darling, your injuries. Whoa. I'm guessing since he was outside of town, he tried to stop the King Bulbin and he couldn't. How sad. Anyways, you want to avoid out of sight because if he sees you, he will automatically talk. What? I'm talking to a frog. Rascals used to play around here a lot, so there's lots of stuff buried nearby. Use Y to dig up and cover something. I'm talking to a frog, whatever. Anyway, you want to stay out of his sight because if he sees you, he will automatically attack you. And man, that's sad that he's limping and everything too. Also, you want to stay out of his wife's sight as well because he'll automatically come running back. Anyway, let's use our senses and dig in here. Again, breaking and entering! Well, it's more or less digging and entering now. Whatever. And let's pick up the sword. You got the Ordon sword! This sword is created by Russell, the best swordsman in Ordon, as a tribute to the royal family. Alright, now that you have a sword, looks like it can actually be useful when you concentrate. Alright, no more detours. I'm gonna take you back into the Twilight. Go back to the woods where you first transformed into that shape. Alright, let's head back then. And let's try not to get caught on the way out. Funny story about the Ordon sword. Back when I was, when I first got the game, and, I actually, and, you know, because I loved it so much, I actually tried making my own Ordon sword out of... Don't talk to the frog! I actually tried making my own Ordon sword out of, like, cardboard, papers, and rulers and everything. And it actually came out pretty good, except for the hilt, because it was the wrong color. And I'm a bit sad that it actually got messed up. Like, even though it wasn't a real sword, I was actually proud that I made it and everything. So much so, like, it's not my favorite basic sword design, but I guess it's the best one in terms of design-wise to use, because I end up using it a lot whenever I need to create a character that uses a sword. I kind of just use that as, like, the placeholder for it.
Wait! Come to my spring.
Huh, I wonder who's talking to us.
You have been transformed by the power of shadow. Come to me.
Whoa, what the?
Beware, a shadow being. It approaches.
Oh, it's that portal from before. Oh, why is it red now? Oh, something's coming out of it. That's not good. Oh, what are you? Okay, die, 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 die. Something I should point out, by the way, is that jump attacks in this are freaking brutal because Link just bites into the neck of the enemy. Oh, now the portal's back and it's green. And cutscene.
Oh, brave youth. I am one of the 4 light spirits that protect Hyrule at the behest of the gods. I am Ordona. The black beast you slayed was a shadow being. It had come to seize the power of light I wield. My brethren in Hyrule have already had their light stolen by these fell beasts. The entire kingdom has been reduced to a netherworld, ruled by these cursed powers of darkness. The blight will not stop with Hyrule. Before long, the entire world of light will fall into the hands of the king who rules the Twilight. To save this land from the king of Twilight, the lost light must be recovered. The 3 light spirits who have lost their light must be revived. There is but one who can receive them and redeem this land. You. You still have not discovered your true power. Those transformed by Twilight usually cannot recover their original forms. Unless, if you were to return to Faron Woods, where you were first transformed, if you were to revive the light spirit, there, by the power of the light spirit, you may find the means to regain your other state of being.
So, we just met a light spirit. There are 4 of these in Hyrule, and we met the one protecting Ordon. I should point out also, the others, Lanayru, Faron, and Eldin, while they are in the other games, especially Skyward Sword, Ordona is the only one who is completely new. And it's kind of sad because she's pretty much useless compared to the others, even though I do like her design and everything. I think she's also the only female light spirit as well. By the way, I want to point this out, because we're not going to see it very much longer. Link with the sword shield on his back as a wolf is really cool, mostly because it reminds me of Amaterasu in Okami. Am I going to do Okami one day? Probably. I just haven't played through it normally, so I want to at least play through the game first before I even think of doing an LP or something. So, with our badass shield and sword on our back, let's head into the Twilight, shall we? No, not the shitty movie and book. Hey, look. The Faron Woods that you know so well, they're covered in Twilight. You might not be able to come back here, but do you still want to go? In case you want to do anything in Ordon, like she's saying, this is your last chance. But we have nothing more to do, so let's press forward and go in. Oh shit!
arm. It's bubble. Step and bit. Where's the children? Oh, ouch and bit. Bit cool for me. And you cut your knee in one. 점이 없어. 한두 바스티오치만 지금.
So, we have made it back into the Twilight once again. We need to go rescue the Light Spirit and bring light back to this world. And sadly, our badass shield and sword will have to wait. But, I think we should save this for the next episode. So, the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we'll go deeper into Faron Woods and hopefully restore the Light Spirit to its natural state of being and get back our regular form, as well as return the light to this part of the land. See you guys next time!